All right, welcome back, folks. It is Saturday, January 4th, 32 degrees at 12 o'clock in the afternoon, and I'm driving to a friend's house to pick up my ice fishing sled. Today, we're going to be doing some ice fishing preparation, okay, because the forecast shows we have cold weather knocking on our doorstep. The cold weather's here, and we're going to be making ice. We're getting an ice season this year, it looks like. Whether it's 1 week long, 1 month long, I don't know, okay? But it's going to be long enough that I need to get my sled. And the sled hasn't seen much use since the winter of 21-22. Okay, it's been a couple years since we've actually had an ice season. So I'm pretty excited, and I actually drove way past this person's house. That's fine. We're going to just turn around now. All right, here she is, right where we left her. And then I have to get the shanty too. That shanty. Oh yeah. All right, it's been a while here. Let's see, make sure we have spikes shanty. Yes, we do. All right, got my rods. Stool. Alright, a couple jaw jackets and the shanty. Check that out, folks. Alright, that's the beginning right there. Nice little pond, got some ice on it. Obviously, the small, shallow bodies of water are going to get ice first, and that one's already locked up. We'll be ice fishing in no time. Alright, we've got a little 1 1/8 inch drill bit here, as you can see. Drilled out 3 holes so far. I'm just gonna basically line this thing up and drill out some holes. And this is just for rod holders, all right? See that? Now we have a lot more room in the sled when all the rods are able to be out here. All right, so we're just gonna punch a bunch of holes around this sled. Whoops, bingo. You know, so that's what we're left with. Proper little rod holders, just to give us a little more room in our quest to catch some fish. All right, folks, we have some action here. A new day, we're going to look for some ice. And what do we see on our way to the ice grounds? Look at that. That is an overturned dump truck on the on-ramp here in Rhode Island. Oh, they're flipping it back over as we speak. Now we're going to this lake to check out how the ice making is going. Today's really the first real cold day. It's 28 degrees. That's going to be our high. And overnight lows in the low to mid-teens. So we're actually building some ice hopefully here, and we'll be fishing before long. All right, here's what we're looking at, folks. A little bit of ice. This is kind of a shallow upper arm of a lake here. And it is some solid ice. Oh, okay. That's what we're looking at. There's open water, there's geese, there's wind. There's sand on the ice getting blown around. So, certainly, like, not that promising looking. Could potentially be fishing on this ice. I don't know. Tomorrow? Maybe? Nah, probably not. It's good black ice. But it is very thin. It's like a sheet of glass. You know? Probably not even an inch. So this lake's gonna need some time. It is really windy out here. We're checking this. Ooh. It's about the same About the same. Glassy. This stuff probably just locked up last night. That's half an inch, 3/4 of an inch of ice. Yeah, 3/4 of an inch. So, I don't know, this is just like a shallow part of the same lake that I don't really have much interest in fishing, but might as well F around a little bit. Trying to punch my way through this ice. Look at this. Okay, so that's some strong ice. When am I going to fall through? Any minute now. Oh, there we go. All right, we fell through the ice. All right, it's a new day and we're walking to a new lake. A lake I've never seen, let alone fished. It's very local, it's small, it's shallow. And for that, I'm thinking there might be some ice here. And last night it didn't get that cold. It was like a low of 20. All right, she is mostly locked up. And it's looking like there's actually about 3 inches of ice. Good ice. See that? We can fish this. We can fish this. It's a little questionable. I mean, there's a couple pockets of open water, but I don't think we have to go far out here. I think the deepest water is going to be right along this shoreline, so I think we're fishing. It's windy and cold, but screw it. Let's see what happens. All right, never fished this lake before, so I don't know exactly where the good depth is. It's a little tiny lake. Crappies, you know, we're just hoping to find some crappies, some perch. The ice is thin, yes, but it's not that thin. 3 inches of ice. I mean, if we find like 8 feet of water right here, I feel like that's fantastic. I'm gonna try to. This slush is gonna freeze up real nice and give my bucket some traction. All right, can we find a fish? That's all we want, is a fish. The only thing I really have here is this little trout magnet that's gonna do wonders on these panties. If there's any panties here. This is the 3rd time I've ice fished this year. We got a shot of ice before Christmas, or around Christmas. Then we had like a warm rain that came and destroyed the ice, but now we're getting back into the cold. So it's not my first day ice fishing, but it is my first day filming. 7 feet of water here. Let's see if anything shows up. Typically, you know, we're just looking for some deep water, relatively deep. 7 feet might be the max depth of this place, who knows? But I meant to bring my jacket. Just right now I'm just wearing a hoodie. And oh no, it's blowing. It's blowing. Once I get cold, I'm gonna go put my jacket on. Starting to see some green weeds stuck onto the ice here. Probably gotta get into those weeds. Find some fish. It's like 3 inches.
All the way up there?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it's pretty sturdy. All right, since these fish aren't in the basin, which is a joke on this lake, if 7 feet is the deepest water, that's our basin. Okay, if the fish aren't out here, they're probably in the weeds. Nice mark down here. Bigger than the trout magnet. The fish in this pond today don't seem too hungry. Well, this one is the best mark yet, that's for sure. Alright, that last mark really inspired me here. Got an aqua view. I'm gonna drop this down here. See if... because that was something that I would like to know what it was. It was probably just like a little bass. I feel like there's a good chance I'm gonna regret buying this aqua view. And that, like, I might just never use it. But this will be the first time I've used it. Let's see if there's anything to be seen down there. Alright, we got the aqua view dialed in here. Oh shit. We had the aqua view dialed in. I forgot the little tripod thing that, you know, you put the wire into this tripod and then you can kind of spin the tripod to be able to center your lure on the screen. So I forgot that. But I can see my trout magnet down there. I can see the bottom is muddy. And I haven't seen any fish on it yet here in the few minutes that I've been using it. But that's why we're out here on like a shitty local pond. You know, we're getting the feel for the aqua view. We're kind of just working out the kinks of my system here, hoping that that fish comes back. I wish I could have known what kind of fish that was. If it was like a largemouth, it was probably just like a little largemouth. I gotta show you guys this. This is kind of weird. See if we can't see that on the screen. That's what looks to be a crab. It looks like a crab, like a green crab. I don't know. I have to review this footage when I get home and see what the heck that is, but say if anything, the aqua view is not helping us catch fish right now, because now we're putting all our energy in trying to mess with the aqua view. So I'm really just going to put that thing away. The fact I forgot the little tripod is the kiss of death. I mean, that thing's kind of useless right now. We might be returning this thing to Cabela's. This outdated technology. If it proves to be a waste of time. Alright, we lasted maybe an hour and a half out there. It wasn't good. It was really windy. The ice was good. We did mark a few fish, but we had to drown our sorrows here with some Wendy's. And now we're gonna go somewhere. Alright, it's about sunset now. We came back to the same lake where I didn't catch anything. And we're hoping that the sunset bite is a little better. We're just gonna give it a little bit, see if these crappies show themselves, or if any fish show themselves. Alright, see what happens. Sun is getting low here. We kind of have the sunset time. Good time to catch some panfish. So we'll see if we can actually pull a fish out of this lake. Oh my gosh, we had a bite and we missed it. Missed a fish. Another fish is down there. A crappie. We got a crappie. Pretty small, but that is what we were hoping to catch. The target species. So I was looking up crappie stuff in Rhode Island, information, you know, and I saw that the state record crappie is 15 inches, which is pretty small for a state record here in Rhode Island. There's no white crappies, just black crappies. But now we jig. That's like, look at that, the sun is down. That's when we got our first real bite. Proper dusk. We're here in 6 feet of water. We got him. Another yappy. Small yappy. Maybe you can see him better over there. So we're up against little 6-7 inch yappies out here. Alright, he's all 7 inches. Get back in the hole. There you go. We have beat the skunk. Thoroughly beat the skunk. Oh, we got another one charging up for it right now. Oh, dick. Look at that. There's 4 fish down there. Dang. Bunch of fish down there. That's a dink. Not the dink crappie. Oops. Nope, he popped off. Come on, buddy. Dink crappie right there, folks. Dink crappie. I actually felt that one bite. That's a little guy. Still 2 on the screen. That's a very small crappie. Very small. Alright, these fish stopped biting. They're still down there, but we're getting out of here. Narrowly avoided the skunk. Okay, so I think that is going to conclude our video here. This pond I'm fishing here is not somewhere I was looking forward to fishing. You know, we're kind of just playing the hand we're dealt here. It's going to take some time to freeze up the waters that I really actually want to fish. But I'm hoping that the forecast holds true and that we have a nice cold winter full of ice fishing opportunities. I hope I am sick of ice fishing and I'm yearning for open water, you know, in a month. But if it stays cold, more and more waters, particularly bigger and bigger waters, will freeze up, leading to better opportunities. So, all right, hope you guys enjoyed watching. I'll see you next time.